Okay, we're going to do two things. We're going from grams to moles, and then you'll practice, and then you'll also go from moles to grams. Go ahead, Mia. Can you stay for notes, and then I promise I will let you go? All right. Remember, the first thing we need to do is balance, so go ahead and balance. You need to do the top one. Can you go ahead and balance? And this is all in the test next week, so I really want you to practice balancing.
3, 2.
Why is it 3? Which one? Who's 2 there?
Oh, yeah, there is.
So to balance, again, I look at my N2. I have 2 nitrogens, 2 N's. I go on this side. Well, to give it a 2, I put the coefficient 2 in front. I keep going. I have 2 H's here, but remember I put the 2 here, so there's 6 H's here. I put the 3 in front to match. So now I'm balanced. So from the balanced equation, let's just do the ratios. So if I have 1 of N2, how many NH3 I have? I have 2. If I have 2 NH3, I have how many H2? 3. Calculate the molar mass of each. So I need my periodic table for that. So let's go ahead, because you'll need this to do the practice.
Where's my thing? Where's my computer?
So for N2, 14.01 times 2 is going to give me 28.01. H2, 1.01 times 2, so that's 2.02. And then NH3, 14 plus 3 of these H's, that's 17.03. I'm doing this one for you, but on the next page you'll have to do it on your own, okay? When we did mole to mole, we were just doing this part. Started with moles, and we ended up with moles, okay? But now what we're doing is we're starting with grams. We need to get the molar mass, that's why we calculated it, to go to moles. Then we could do the molar ratio, and we get to moles. I know you're kind of like, wait, what is happening? I think when we do some practice, it'll make sense, okay? So, like Angie mentioned before, always start with what we're given, the 53.40 grams of H2. My goal is I want to get to moles of NH3, okay? So I start with grams and grams. I need to go from the molar mass to the mole. So molar mass grams of H2, because that'll cancel out, to moles of H2. But where do I get these numbers? So grams of H2 is here. These, like, this would all be, you could say grams, right? So 2.02. Remember, that is always equal to 1 mole, right? This equate, like how to do it? You'll need to know how to calculate it, and all you need is your periodic table to do that. That's a good question. Exactly. So I added 1.01, and then there's 2 of them, so I got 2.02. Yeah, I don't want you memorizing. That's a really good question. Ethan?
Is that equation on the periodic table?
It is on the back of your periodic table. Yeah. Isn't that cool? Okay, so I keep going because I canceled out grams of H2, but I'm at moles of H2. So I'm not at moles of NH3 yet. So now my next step is the mole to mole. So to cancel the mole of H2, and I want to get to moles of NH3, now I can do the ratio. So I go up to the ratio. Let's look for H2 and NH3. So H2 I see is up here, 3. And NH3 is 2. The hardest part is the setup. This is tough to do. So now I get to moles. I just put my answer. So I do 53.4 times 2 divided by 2.02 divided by 3. Can you try this on your calculator and see what answer you get? I want you to practice doing the Stoich. So 53 point, this is like over 1.
That has to go on the bottom.
The moles of H2? Or which part?
Wait, what did you just do? Did you add something else?
No, I don't think so. So 53.4 times 1 times 2 divided by 2.02 and also divided by 3. So practice this in your calculator. I just want to make sure you know how to enter it. Okay, so get a calculator out, practice it. I want you to do 53.4 times 1 times 2 divided by 2.02 divided by 3. Okay?
Is it 17?
Are people getting 17.62? Whew.
Does it work on these calculators, Abby?
It should, yes. All right, so let's do the next one. Wait, we're not moving yet. Not yet. Sorry. I'm going to do one more, and then I promise I'll let you guys work. Yes. Not yet. Let me finish notes, and then I'll let people go. All right, next one. We start with 650 grams of NH3. Okay, so again, starting with grams. Sorry, I'm going to move this down. Grams and grams. My next step is do the molar mass in 1 mole. So molar mass, the grams of NH3, 2 moles of NH3. So yes, perfect. Thank you. 17.03 is equal to 1 mole. My next step is doing the mole ratio. So NH3 is on top, which means we want to put NH3 on the bottom to cancel. And we want to go to moles of N2 on the top. Where do we find these numbers, Angie? The NH3 and the N2? Perfect. So NH3 is 2 and N2 is 1. So again, practice in your equation. 650 times 1 times 1 divided by 17.03 divided by 2. Just practice doing that. I want you to make sure that you can do this. Yes, and the answer is moles of N2.